Alright guys, Simon here. We're playing Mass Effect 3 and we are... What are we doing? I was gonna say we're helping the Quarians, but I'm not sure if we're actually helping the Quarians or if we're just gonna... Look, they got themselves into serious trouble, trying to kill the Geth again. And I don't know if I want to help them really. I mean, they don't seem to deserve the help. They made such bad decisions. Alright, we're helping the Geth make peace with the Quarians. Oh wait, is that a spoiler? We're stopping them from fighting each other. We're stopping the Geth and the Quarians from killing each other. That's what we're doing. Shut down Geth server. We really need to do this before we do anything else. Because, you know, as they keep saying, if you don't shut down this Geth server, then the Geth fighters are gonna take out the civilian ships of the Quarians, I think. So yeah, so if you don't rescue Admiral Chorus, it's pretty bad. If you don't shut down the server, it's pretty bad. So you see this thing, it's got lower fire rates than the Black Widow, but slightly higher damage. So it's not bad if you didn't have the Black Widow, but because I have the Black Widow, I don't really care about it. So there you go. Let's stick with the Black Widow. Do I need to change these? No, these are just fine. Arc pistol. Yeah, the game thinks the other pistol is better than the arc pistol. I'm not sure about that.
Commander, it is as we feared. Gas squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile, yet synthetics.
I'm also not sure how much sense this makes. It's fun though. I mean, it's interesting for the story. But why would Shepard be able to interface with Geth software within the server? Like, you know, why would they allow that?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual
Yeah.
world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Yeah, but why though? This is, I don't know. They're pushing the boundaries of truth or believability here. It makes for a good story, alright, but I don't know how believable it is.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Like, in my experience, software, like security, would just delete anything that's not authorized. Like, being an unknown doesn't actually help me, I don't think. I don't understand why it would help me at all. Like, you know, whenever you detect something that's not supposed to be there, you just delete it from your server, right? Or that's how security systems should work. So, yeah, not all that believable.
If it saves the live ships, we've gotta try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Bye.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Alright, well, so we're back on Rannoch again. It seems pretty easy to land on this planet. I don't know why the Quarians are so concerned about getting the homeworld back. We don't seem to be having problems getting to the homeworld at all. Oh, that was fast. Legion's been here. Now you need to slow down, Shepard. Slow down and look for loot. You're not doing it right.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server.
Huh.
Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
A docking port. I don't understand why it would even work for a human. It makes no sense. I don't know.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
Alright. I'm gonna stop complaining about how unbelievable this is and how little sense this
Separate
part
commander.
makes.
Access movement during an upload is discouraged.
And let's just pretend we believe this. Alright. Cool, we're going into a computer. That's so believable. That sounds really awesome.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into this server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Yeah, but why does it look like this?
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Huh. So apparently, Legion has created this really elaborate graphical user interface
Establishing connection to access point.
for us to access this Geth server, just for the sake of bringing us down here, which is cool.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
So the Reaper code is that stuff. The thing we're holding is combat software, and we're combating.
This code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Did not anticipate such extensive infection. Well, here you go. Here's the Reapers for you. So we are solving their software problems with a gun, basically.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Thanks.
And thanks, I think.
It's a little bit silly. I think you can tell by the way they write the dialogue that even the writers think this is a bit implausible. But never mind that. It's just a little thing we're gonna have to do. to progress the game. So we're shooting through Reaper code,
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
and now walking down a path. There's no actual danger here, I don't think. Come on.
Establishing connection to communication node.
Also, I'm
Error.
not...
Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
I don't remember if there's loot around here. I think there actually is, and you just can't see it. Maybe just keep an eye out for loot. You can always buy it in the Spectre requisitions if we miss it. I seem to remember there being loot that I missed quite a few times when I come here.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Data cluster infected code to this stuff. Yeah, that's the data cluster. A sphere of cubes. Sounds like Minecraft, doesn't it? I mean, if it's this easy to get rid of Reaper code, I don't understand why they need me to do it. You know, I'm just pointing and shooting. Like this thing, this gun is apparently a visual representation of...
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
a visual representation of, you know, anti-Reaper software. So I mean, if they've got the software already, why do they need me to fire the gun? It seems like it's quite easy to get rid of Reaper code. Alright, let's just look at this.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you must open it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Servants of the
Wasn't that
people.
footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Hey, look, I'm standing in the air. Look at that. Wow. So, yeah. So the Geth, yeah, Geth means servant of the people. So that was a memory of their creation. Wait, what's going on down here? Also, these paths loop back. I don't know why they don't. Why they did this as well. Because this is kind of confusing. Maybe just kind of loop back and go around in circles. But it does. Alright, so we need to move forward. Why do I need to break this? Do I need to break this? I don't know. Probably. Let me just keep walking forward. Wait, do I need to break that? Apparently not. That's too far away. And more stuff. Just break everything. You have destroyed so much, Shepard. What have you created?
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Alright. Alright, Legion, I'm doing it. I'm disrupting the infection. They call it infection too, even though the Geth did voluntarily invite the Reapers in, so it's a matter of perspective, isn't it?
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
290 years ago. Hold on. I thought the war was 300 years ago. It hasn't been 300 years, has it? You guys were lying.
Creator,
it detects no malfunctions, it is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
I'm not sure if that little Geth guy was self-aware, but clearly they put in a self-preservation program, or they put in the self-preservation code into the program because it was resisting shutdown efforts. And not only did they do that, they made it so that it resisted shutdown against the will of Quarians. Like, they prioritize self-preservation over following the commands of the Quarians.